everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. The fans are making noise here in San Francisco for their Warriors. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Brunson surveying the D. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game, and if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Out to Porzingis. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Here's Moody. And the slam by Moody.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunity to move that ball around. A true team player. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with possession here. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
New York needs to get off a shot.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Knicks trailed by 4. Golden State moving it around. Curry with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Now here's Brunson. Still without a basket. It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Butler. Now Porzingis. Defended by Hart. Porzingis can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Screen by Hart. From the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Butler on the way. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here we go. Here's Curry with the 3. That will count. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Warriors on top, leading by 10. It's the NBA on. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "We're watching with Steph as one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
There's Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Butler running the floor.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Brunson, right side. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 15. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either. Here's Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 17. Drills the three-pointer.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Curry. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hart. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Knicks trailed by 19. Screen by Hart. Brunson with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And slam dunk by Butler.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Misses off the left iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one's good. Brunson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Inside. And here is Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. It's Curry outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 20 points.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And Carroll. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are
the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest style slams here tonight. And of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Now here's Cunningham. Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
To the paint. Stolen by Carter. The three from Bane. Sends it home from three-point land.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Inside. Poke loose. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Carter. Suggs surveys the D. Six on the shot clock. Carter from outside. Thompson pulls it in. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
To the inside. Here's Harris. Thompson outside. Outside Robinson. Will it go? And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Stolen by Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson can't hit. Pass to Wagner. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And right there, you see the ball handling ability of Wagner. So skilled at dissecting the defense.
Here's Duren. There's the double team with Carter. For three, here's Harris.
2 minutes remaining.
Screen by Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wagner. Robinson can't hit. Magic leading by 6. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. With the floater. And it's Cunningham missing. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Picked by Carter. And here's Banchero. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Wagner. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Cunningham with the ball. Now Carter defending. Goes up on the wing. And again, the Pistons missing.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Shot from the low post is good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Robinson. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 10. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Orlando ending the quarter up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pistons trail by 10. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And here are the Magic now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Yeah, great hustle by Bane, and puts himself in the right spot to deliver.
Cunningham looking around to the middle. And stolen by Banchero. The three from Bane. They grab their own miss. The shot no good. Harris with it. Wagner picks him up to the paint. Out to Harris. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 13. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wagner for three. The rebound by Detroit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, B.A.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Banchero. This one for three. Pistons trail by 13. Let's go with a three. That one no good. Here's Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Cunningham outside. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And the shot goes down. Banchero's got 6.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Cunningham drives in. Harris. And Harris throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. We're in the Motor City as the Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Duren. And he misses his first shot of the game.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double. Double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
McDaniels outside. Gobert the screen. Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the basket is good.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Here's Thompson. Releases. Robinson misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Randall. It's blocked. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, good D by Thompson. The Pistons on offense. Pass to Cunningham. And here is Duren. Now here is Harris. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Immediately. Anthony Edwards. Came up up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Detroit shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
To the inside. Thompson misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Has to go Bear. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference. Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Edwards. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
One shot.
Left side, Edwards. Going inside, and the layup is good.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Back to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Now here's Thompson. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Stewart in the corner. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Stewart a screen. Thompson in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now here's Randall. Picked by Reed. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
Detroit making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham outside, driving to the basket. Pass to Harris. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
And good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
To the middle. To the paint. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now, here's Cunningham. This one for 3. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Edwards with the screen. Driving inside. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Sasser gets the bucket.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Here's Edwards. Lets it fly. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Randall down low. Still scoreless. And Reed throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Harris outside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Harris a screen. Now Sasser. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Timberwolves trail by 8. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons key by acquiring veteran floor spacing. You Well, you must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also can become a great defensive team.
Pistons making a change here. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Dosunmu. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Duran. No good that time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside, Reed buries the long-range jumper. Reeves got 11 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Timberwolves trailed by 3. Picked by Reed. Shoots over Duran. Reed misses. And it's Detroit's ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And Duran is right there. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now, here's Dosunmu. Still yet to score.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Here's Jenkins. And the three ball is good. Jenkins got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Phillips. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The drive by Gobert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And how about that take from Gobert? He loves challenging the defense on the drive.
Pass to LeVert. Stewart a screen. Shot clock at 6. Now Jenkins. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good off the front iron. Here's Edwards. Top of the key jumper, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. They lead by 5. And we're just moments away from this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Right side, Edwards. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Thompson outside. And Thompson throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Left side, Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The three for DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Gobert. And he jams it in.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Now Robinson. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Now Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Picked by Randall. Now Gobert. It's stolen by Harris. Robinson fires. Thompson. Outside Cunningham. He's off from three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Gobert. Up again. McDaniel. And again, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
All I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards with the screen. To tie it up. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Thompson outside. Pocket six. Hit the floater. Down he goes for three.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Now Gobert. Puts it up from 12. Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit leading by 3. .55 left in the fourth. Thompson inside. Oh, what a play inside.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
McDaniels outside. Up top, Edwards. Now Gobert. Oh, what a finish.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Thompson. Outside Cunningham. Robinson knocks down the three. DiVincenzo. And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean,
se dio bueno ese, se dio bueno ese.
Really held firm when they needed to.
Mierda, loco, fue porque yo puse el indicador de nuevo, loco, estaba fallando demasiado. Ayer yo le estaba metiendo todo y ahora hoy estaba fallando todo, puse el indicador de nuevo. Oye, muchacho, pero tú no viste que yo te ponía, yo pedía la cortina y tú te ibas con la cortina, tú chocabas con la cortina y yo quedaba solo y fallaba. Ayer yo no estaba fallando eso. Sí, es que esa es la vaina, que a veces se me va. Ven, que yo te voy a ganar ahora. Yo creo que estoy ready para ganarte este. Oh, ready para... Oye, ahí es que yo me motivado estoy. Ready para ganarte este, estoy yo. Papá, Oklahoma, lo único que tú tienes que hacer es tratar de que Hungry coja par de rebotes y que meta por lo menos 2 tiros de 3. Ya después de ahí tú ganas el juego. Exacto, nada más sí, pero si tú estás fallando con vaina, pero tú ves, ahora que yo estoy jugando con el indicador, yo voy a agarrar y voy a meter par de tiros con él solo. Si me encuentro. Sí. No, pero este yo le voy a poner. Aunque me dé nocao, pero vamos allá.
And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. From deep, Wembanyama. First shot won't go. On offense, here are the Thunder. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their... spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Now here's Wembanyama. Fox feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Holmgren outside. Over Wembanyama. Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Tries again. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And stolen by Williams. And here's SGA. He's covered by Fox. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Down low. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. The layup misses. Outside, SGA. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Back to Fox. Right wing. Just 3 to shoot. Wembanyama, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
And it's Holmgren missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back over to you, Brian.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Champagnie, that's good.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Now here's Fox. Driving to the basket. Wembanyama with it. And it's Dort picking him up. It's good on the putback.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 4. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. It's good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Oh my goodness, he hammered that one down.
Oh, an absolute exclamation point. Yes, it's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Champagnie, that's good. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell with the rebound. They double him with Holmgren. Pass to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Now here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Pass to Champagny. He got a piece of it. And they get it back. Now here's Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. Vassell's got his first points in this one.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
San Antonio with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Vassell outside. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. .156 left to play in the first half of basketball. The shot by Dort, no good. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. SGA explodes to the rim.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
You'd love for Victor to get that look every time up the floor.
SGA looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. San Antonio leading by 14. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Castle goes in.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
SGA can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Caruso up top. And there's the drive. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Oh, it takes real skill. For Caruso to get in and around that contact, that's tough.
Right side, Wembanyama. It could go. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, strong finish, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw in this game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Count it.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Crafty move. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Johnson. Williams grabs the board.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Fires from deep. Here's Hartenstein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. He's off on the second. San Antonio with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Fox. And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Champagnie. And he goes in for the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Now here's Holmgren. Caruso outside. Pass to SGA. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
On the wing, Caruso. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Fox. They get it back. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
And Wimby. Wembanyama gets it to go.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's Oklahoma City now. Screen by Holmgren. Here's SGA. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. Oklahoma City gets it back. From outside the arc. The Thunder with another miss. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Fox for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Champagny. Right side, Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Williams on the wing. Back to SGA. To the middle. Williams misses.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Wembanyama down low. Pass to Champagny. Spurs need to get one up here. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Dort. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacks the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Fox. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in this game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player. The key is good at everything." Brian, back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Dort with a steal.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively. Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Holmgren. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Wiggins. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball.
Yeah, a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-3 run. Now Wallace. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he drops the first.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Wiggins outside. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. The 3 from Barnes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When Harrison Barnes is in rhythm, there's no doubt about it. He can stretch your defense.
Here's Holmgren. Towering on the interior. Holmgren.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Fox. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Fox outside. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Lets it go from 11. No good. A bit long that time. Pass to SGA. Now here's Wallace. Back to SGA. And SGA throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
They get the rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Barnes. The three. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. Vassell, right side. Barnes a screen. It's Barnes on the wing. Vassell tried to tip it in, couldn't get it. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a three-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
The Spurs making a switch here. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Pass to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. And the baseline jumper, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's SGA. And it comes off the front of the rim. Spurs trail by 17. There's a screen. Vassell left side. SGA with a steal. San Antonio moving the ball around. Williams in the post. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Down low. Barnes.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's SGA. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Harper. It's Barnes on the wing. And the three off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, that's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Castle misses. Thunder leading by 19.